Yeah, I was. Well, man, I just was. Welcome back, YouTube. How's it going? And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you can know when your girl drops another one. Alright, let's get into this video. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to give myself a pat on the back and an award for getting out of this, out of that era I was in terms of being addicted to F-boys or these type of boys. Well, I'm gonna say men. No, they were boys. I'm not gonna say men because these type of males are extremely childish and but anyway, yeah, there was a time where I was addicted to F-boys and I had to do some self reflection and to just come into like myself, my womanhood, and just like, Janko, you definitely was, what was going on in my mind where I kept like attracting these men, or what was it about myself, what was it about me where I that's all I dated. I mean, one after another. I am I'm a very nice person. I'm a very nice woman. I like to keep myself up. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I mean, I have before, but it's just like, I don't really kind of get into all that. Health and fitness is kind of like my thing or whatever. So anyway, I say all that to say that a lot of guys that I did date in the past, they were into drinking, they were into smoking, and as a woman that don't do those things, I kind of push that off to the side, which is a no-no, girls. That's like a core value. Your core values and your convictions are very, very important to keep. So just because you might think he's cute and just because you might really, really like him and really be feeling him, don't push those aside, because if you do end up in a relationship with him, it's not going to work out, because you're going to look at those things, those core values, things that you value, and he might not. You're gonna look at him and resent him. You're gonna just look like, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So yeah, I dated those type of men. Yeah, I can tell you so many stories of situations where I thought it was gonna work out and it did not. So like I said, I had to come into my self-reflection mode and really realize that, Jaquil, you're getting the same type of guy every single time. So what is it about you that like you keep bringing these type of men in? Like, are you like something? What is going on? Like, I have to look at myself like, dang, because they say you are what you attract. Now, I believe that 50% of the time, and the other 50% is like, you just don't really know a person until you really get to, until you know them, until you really get to know them, until you really, get to experience who they are, maybe live with them. So yeah, I was really, addicted or attracted to these type of men. Like some of these men have to be a certain way or a certain like stature for me, in order for me to talk to them. And I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I'm just happy that I'm kind of over this phase, and it's not something that I would ever want to just go back to. I have fun times, but it's just something that, some of the people that I allowed in my life, they were very cunning. They were very, they put the wool over my eyes. It was, I could have been in a lot of situations, and I don't know, it's just, I really felt like I could have been in a lot of situations where I just should have run away. I should have said no, I just should have been like, no, you're not good for me, and I know you're not good for me. Girls, I have been with preachers, I've been lawyers, I've been with men that lied about having a job, and this guy, he went to work, he got up and went somewhere every single day and just was lying to me about a month or two, and I was like, situations like that. I dated a preacher before. I'm like, oh God. And my girlfriends warned me, and I'm not saying all preachers are like this or pastors, but I've never dated a pastor before, and so I was like, oh, he has to be a good man because he's a pastor. He has to be a good guy. But my friends they were right. Listen to your friends. Sometimes, your girls know. Because I definitely, was bamboozled by him. And I'm like, dude, it's a special place in hell waiting for you. Because how you are it's just crazy. He had multiple kids. I mean, no offense to anyone that has all these children, but he had 7 kids, 6 or 7 children. And I helped him out too. I remember I gave him some money, and it just wasn't and then he had his ex-girlfriend always around him, and I'm just like, what is going on? And then her and I kind of had words. She's talking about, oh, he's always gonna be in my life, or yeah, my girls love him, so he's always gonna be in their lives. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is not about to happen. No, this is not about to happen. And I really was feeling him, but I had to X him out. Yeah, it's been some moments where I'm like, Janquil, you gotta get it together. So I really had to look deep inside of myself and Janquil, you have to, you're a nice person. I think, I obviously I feel like I'm attractive, but it was the type of man that I thought was attractive and I just had to have, or I don't know, I couldn't get it right. One time I bought this guy some concert tickets, and he didn't even want to go, and we were dating for several months, and he started to pull back. I noticed that, but I bought him some tickets for it was Father's Day or something like that, and he was like, oh, I don't want these, you shouldn't have bought these. And this was one of the artists that he really, really loved. We're moving too fast or something. I'm like, okay, all right. I don't know. That's why I had to look within myself and what am I doing wrong? What is it about me that I'm attracting these type of men, because it's not going right, sis. It's just not going right. So I had to take a break, just for a minute, and just like I said, look at me, you know, look at me and change some things. I had to be a little bit more assertive in that and like put my foot down. Like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. I deserve this. I deserve that, because your homegirl been through a lot. It's been through a lot. And yeah, like, I just, no more hurting, no more pain. Because if you find yourself always attracting the certain type of guy, or the same guy where you end up not with, you know, you gotta like look within yourself, sis. Gotta look within yourself and see what you're doing, because it's something wrong. It's not right. It's something is not correct, because if it was, then things would be flowing organically, but it's not. So yeah, I do not have this problem anymore. And I do think, because I looked within myself, and because I was more assertive minded, and my core values I started to listen to myself, you know, in terms of my core values, and pay attention to what I really wanted, and how I am as a person, and what I do and what I don't do, versus, you know, the whole opposite. I can't have a man that's completely out there drinking, smoking. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but, you know, or just partying all night. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Well, I don't do it, so it's kind of counterproductive to what, you know, who I am. So yeah, I just had to really realize that, and just, you know, back it up like a Tonka truck, and not, you know, not be like that anymore. So like I said, you know, it's really, I know it's hard out here, y'all. You're in the dating pool, you know, I know it's hard, but things will get better for you. And I just want for my ladies to just kind of just look inside yourself, and just, you know, because you deserve a really good relationship. You deserve, you know, someone who will treat you right and treat you like a queen. And, you know, all women is deserving of that. So, and I know you're deserving of that, you know, and I have that, you know. It's such a blessing right now. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining me. I love y'all. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and that subscribe button. I love you guys for joining me. I mean, yeah, y'all got me thinking and reminiscing about stuff. No more of those days. Like Mary J. Blige said, no more pain, no more pain. Alright guys, I see y'all later. Bye.